Well, good morning and welcome to our journey through Lent toward the crucifixion of Jesus and the celebration of the resurrection on Easter Sunday. The central to the story of Jesus is the crucifixion. He was condemned and executed as a common criminal. It was a horrible means of death. It was intended not only to bring about death, but to do so in the most humiliating and painful manner possible. Our text this morning is from John chapter 5, verses 1 through 18. The story takes us to the Jerusalem temple and the pool of Bethesda, and it was a Sabbath day. This was a gathering place for the sick, the diseased, the lame, the blind, who would be brought there in hopes of receiving a miracle. Verse 5 tells us that there was a man there who'd been ill for 38 years. 38 years. He was lame. He couldn't walk, but this was the gathering place for those hoping to receive a rare miracle from God. And Jesus sees him and simply says, "Do you wish to get well?" Really? Would he be there if he didn't want to get well? His answer, though, was, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up." The belief was that an angel from the Lord would stir the waters, and that was the moment that healing was available. Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your pallet, and walk." And immediately the man became well, and he picked up his pallet, and he began to walk. Now, we don't know if people were actually healed at the moving of the waters or if this was a Jewish legend that gave hope to people who were hopeless, but the fact is there was a multitude gathered there hoping to receive a miraculous healing. And on this Sabbath day, Jesus healed this lame man. Now, you would think that people would have been amazed and excited, but the Jews became upset that this man who'd been lying there lame for 38 years was now standing up, walking, and carrying his pallet on the Sabbath day. Now, verse 16 tells us that for this reason the Jews were persecuting Jesus, because he was doing these things on the Sabbath. But the real revelation comes in verse 18. For this reason, therefore, the Jews were seeking all the more to kill him, because he not only was breaking the Sabbath, but he was calling God his own Father and making himself equal with God. Now that was the issue. Jesus was making himself equal with God, and they simply could not have that. So they had to kill him. And so, as we journey to the crucifixion, we're going to see over and over again, it was the rejection of Jesus as God that was the underlying motive of the crucifixion. Remember our verse from Monday morning, John 8, verse 24, where Jesus said this, "Unless you believe that I am, you will die in your sins." Now that's the great decision one has to make in regard to following Jesus. Good man, miracle worker, prophet, or all of the above. Plus, he is God. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow morning, and I hope you have a great day today.